and saw the day turn to night. Watched the flicker of the small town lights. Albuquerque outward bound. Everybody loves that sound. Yesterday would have been better than today. Wendy had 2 kids and her mother in tow. and maybe a chance to answer. And in the at-home audience, you can do some typing of this nature. Put that in comment land. And Kathy, she is a librarian. That gives her an unfair advantage. We have a librarian in the audience. So that is what's going on here. The third song check. And other than that, David, are you doing all right?
Other than I guess I forgot who I am.
Yeah. That's Aaron over there. David is my associate in the show, but he's not here, so I called Aaron David, and this is David over here. The new David. That's cool. There was a saxophone player named Thomas who moved to town, and he said, "That's right, I'm just going to have to be the other Thomas," and he was gracious about that. It's a good thing you're not a Bowron player. It'd be tough to be the other David Bowron player in Bellingham. Although what the town could use, I would like it because Dave is often so busy playing the Bowron he can't be here at the kitchen table, so maybe we do need a second David. I digress. John Henry. Any news about who is tuning in and from where? Janet and Amanda and Ruby are all tuning in. Welcome everybody to the kitchen table. That's great. A round of applause for Janet, Amanda, and Ruby. That's pretty cool. That's very good. And anybody saying anything funny in the comments?
Yeah, they say there should be more dancing. It's pretty funny because everybody's sitting.
Yeah. All right, in comment land, they're requesting more dancing. I'll do a couple more songs, and then it will be time for the one and only Kristen Allen-Zito to join us. But let's do an oldie but a goodie. I mean, we. This is a song off my record called A Long Series of Memorable Nights Forgotten. If we can weather the storms of November, I'm sure we'll make it through till spring. Then it will be sweet summertime, won't have to worry about anything. Oh, worry about anything. But if we don't, if the boat don't float, if it should go astray, I'll kiss you once just for the memory, and then I'll look away, then I'll look away. But if we don't, if the boat don't float, if it should go astray, I'll stand there with the wind in my face, looking out the Bellingham Bay, looking out the Bellingham Bay. 'Cause you're not bending and I'm not bending, our limbs are more like leaves, and the bound break of the pilings don't take and float on out to sea, float on out to sea. 'Cause a couple of years of sweet old memories at the bottom of a bottle of wine just can't stand up to these winds. I need more from you tonight, I need more from you tonight. But if we can weather the storms of November, I'm sure we'll make it through till spring. Then it'll be sweet summertime, won't have to worry about anything. I'll worry about anything. happy to have David Delaney. I'm doing one more. Yeah, I'm in the zone. I think that's 5. I'm not. Do one more than the great Kristen Allen-Zito. I'm kind of curious how people are doing there on the trivia question. On this rainy morning, the clouds are talking to each other. Talking about going somewhere else. But they're not. They're just hanging around. Just hanging around. You know, my town is like your town. It's not like all the other towns. No one's hanging around downtown anymore. Everyone's staying home, maybe just going to the store. You know, my town is like your town. Nobody's hanging around downtown. Everyone's staying home and you get to feeling a little bit alone. You know, my town is like your town. It's like all the other towns. Everybody's just sitting around. Sometimes you get to feeling down. Turn on the television, the radio, trying to connect and compound. Sometimes I sit there scrolling, searching for some kind of sound. Searching for some kind of common sound. You know, my town is like your town. It's not like a lot of other towns. No one's hanging around downtown. That's the place we'd go when we needed to be around some people we didn't even have to talk to. Man, we could just be around town. But there's no town when you can't go downtown. Out in the park, out in the street, see a table, grab a seat. You know, my town is like your town. It's a lot like a lot of other towns. No one's hanging around downtown anymore. Everyone's staying home when you get to feeling a little bit alone. You know, my town is like your town. No one's hanging around downtown, reminding each other there is an each other. Images we're getting through the screen, forgetting what it's like to see, to touch, to feel. You know, my jamboree is a lot like your jamboree. It's a lot like a lot of other people's jamborees. So strange not to have someone hug you, hug me. Yeah, my jamboree is a lot like your jamboree. It's better than no jamboree. So we're all kind of here, you see. Living this life of the tin can jamboree. Empty park, empty street, empty table, empty seat. Yeah, my town is like your town. It's a lot like a lot of other towns. No one's hanging around downtown anymore. Everyone's staying home and you get to feel a little bit alone. From my town to your town, across the ocean, the up and down, Antarctic and Arctic, depends where you're standing, which way is up and which is down. Australia, Vietnam, your town is like my town and all the other towns. No one's hanging downtown, forgetting what it's like to be around. Don't want to forget what it's like to be around. Wanna feel how it feels to be around. Don't wanna forget what it's like to be around. Wanna feel how it feels to be around. Used to meet someone out on the street off to the bar, some pal to meet. The ringleader, the squirrely neater, we all need some sort of acceptance to feel like we caught the bus, to feel like we're us. Some people, you know, give exceptional acceptance a wonderful circumstance if you got the chance. But average acceptance is generally fine. How often can you open up your heart? You're gonna end up crying. Just the acceptance of you there, me here, eating a sandwich, drinking a beer. Handsome man with a mustache, bank teller with a private stash. Don't want to forget what it's like to be around. Want to feel how it feels to be around. Don't want to forget what it's like to be around. My town's like your town's a lot like a lot of other towns. Want to feel how it feels to be where everyone's just staying home and you get to feel a little bit alone. You know, my town is like your town. Don't want to forget what it's like to be around. Everyone's just staying home. I want to feel how it feels to be around. Want to feel how it feels to be around. Want to feel how it feels to be around. Thank you very much, everybody. Now, we will bring to the stage my dear friend, Kristen Allen-Zito. And you're right, I did 6. I was going to do 5, I did 6. I got on the roll. I think it was the Sangria Blanco. Some are asking for the trivia question. Well, we may have a person here who can answer that question. The trivia, they just want the question. The question is, when Kristen Allen-Zito sings Driving at the Bottom of the Ocean, what desert in the United States of America is she driving through? Whoa, go low. Don't be afraid to go low.
Yeah. Death Valley, Mojave. What'd you say? Badlands. Well, it was a trick question because I wasn't driving at all. I was in the passenger seat.
Kristen Allen-Zito, welcome to the kitchen table. How are you? Wow, round of applause. Round of applause.
Hi.
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 What's happening?
Hi. I'm just here with you.
You're here with me. I'm
yeah,
here with you.
I'm here with you.
Welcome to the kitchen
Yeah, I'm
table.
here with you.
I went for a fist bump.
Oh, you
yeah,
did?
I did. Yep.
We got it.
Okay, we got it. My dear friend, first time at the kitchen table with me.
Yes.
Nearly coming up on a year ago, you were a guest, surprise guest, when John Elliott was taking the captain's position.
Yep.
Very capable.
Yeah.
Very capable.
Yep. John really held it down.
Yep.
Seemed
and
like
held it up at the same time.
Yeah, he held it up.
Yeah,
Yep.
He kept it down.
Maybe elevated it.
Well,
but,
I don't, I have to be open to all possibilities.
I mean, you took it and kept elevating it.
Yeah, that's right. He raised the bar, and I learned to do a chin-up.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So happy to have you here.
I'm so happy to be here.
And what are you going to sing for us today?
I'm going to sing a bunch of new songs.
Oh, I love new songs.
Yeah.
New songs are the best songs. Yes.
Here we go. So I'm going to, share my pandemic journey. I don't know. That's not a good way to start this. But here's a song that I wrote about a year and a half ago, and it's still new for me. And it's called The Baller.
Is it now?
It is.
All right.
I think so.
Yeah. I'm going to lay out. I got to but, titles
Do you know
like
this
that.
song?
No, I mean, I'm going to try to not talk too much when you're talking.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to try.
Like about what?
Well, making reference to the title,
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna stay out of that kind of stuff.
I'm so happy to be here. Thank you. Thank you so much. I bow to the bounds and the break in my day. I'm better when buttered with bountiful praise. So I beckon the baller for bread that I make. I bow to the bountiful baller. My dreams didn't drive me to desert and drought. I didn't go deeper to dig my way out. Way out, there were blossoming, blistering breeze. My dreams drove the trees to grow taller. Deep down, I know, but I never know when. A blank piece of paper made more by the pen. So I tickle and wiggle and flick with great zen. I bow to the bountiful baller. My dreams didn't drive me to desert and drought. I didn't go deeper to dig my way out. Way out, there were blossoming, blistering breeze. My dreams drove the trees to grow taller.
Beautiful.
Thank you. Hey. Hey. Oh, this is so cool. Well, so when I was feeling really low, I tried to remember all the things that made me love life. And my favorite thing about life is boys. So here is a song. And this is called Paris. This is about, this might be fictional, but it might not be. About being in Paris.
We may have made Kristen play this 3 or 4 times in a row at my birthday party. That may or may not have happened. There's nobody who can remember it clearly enough to validate that, but something tells me that might have happened.
You want me to do a step up? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Step right up.
Do you want me to go one more step? Can't remember the street, but I didn't hold back. Finally, almost alone, I said yes. I let our eyes meet till the moment passed, and I said hello on a bridge in Paris. Oh, child, it's never that far away. Oh, love is never that could barely speak, so I never asked for 3 days at a music festival with your friends. The summer heat in a wine glass, and we sang songs on the roof to the sirens. Oh, child, it's never that far away. Oh, love, it's never that far away. You want to sing this? Ready? Here we go. Oh, child, it's never that far away. Oh, love is never that far away. Thank you. All right. I have another new one.
Keep it rolling.
All right. I think my next man is gonna be a tightrope walker. Tightrope walker, swinging across the sky. I'm in love again, 'cause somebody sang me high. Sang me high. I think my next dance is gonna be the Roomba. The Roomba dancing. I just wanna hold your hand and fall in love again to the sound of a street band. A street band. But here I am haunting the streets of California. California, waking on the wrong side of the bed. I'm out of luck again. Somebody hold my hand. Hold my hand. I think my next man is gonna be a tightrope walker.
Lovely. Debuted right here at the kitchen table.
Debut.
So when David Pender Lofgren is with us here, it's a chance for us to have Two Beats with the Drummer, which is the formal interview section of our program.
Oh,
Not just the casual sort of, sitting around the kitchen table kind of thing, but more formal, sort of an Amy Goodman,
Wow.
Yeah, sort of.
Wow. Okay. Yes.
It's sort of like that.
Okay.
But we kind of sort of Barbara Walters.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit. Somewhere in
Great.
between. Somewhere in between the two of those. So let's start with some softball.
Okay. Yeah.
Great. Yeah.
Okay.
Could you bring us into the recording studio with you? Your favorite recording studio experience?
Oh. Okay. Well, that's kind of easy.
I said softball.
I remember being with my sister in the studio when my mom was recording and really messing up the entire studio experience by her and I laughing the whole time. And that's got to be my favorite studio experience.
Yeah. Just laughing with your sister.
Just laughing with my sister.
While your mother is paying $45
Yes.
an hour in 1987
Yes.
for the experience. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. That sounds pretty fun.
It was really fun.
Yeah, it was really fun. It was really fun.
really fun.
Now
I didn't
that-
know the money part of it, but I just
No.
knew that she was like,
Yeah. You were trying to bring some levity to what otherwise was a stressful situation.
it was probably a serious folk song.
Yeah.
I
It was-
maybe not. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Could have been one of Linda's party songs.
Ah,
This might have been when Linda had two different buckets of songs.
yes.
Yeah.
She had a party band called the High, Wide, and Handsome Band.
Well, it was actually when she retired that group I was able to get that
Yes,
name.
yes,
When you
that's
go
what
down
I-
to the shop downtown where you can buy a band
Yep,
name, it was available, and I got it on
Yep.
layaway prices.
Yep.
I have a
Yep.
few more payments.
Yep.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
When you are writing a song and you are thinking, now first two-part question, do you imagine an audience you're performing it to? And second part is, what does that audience look like?
Well, no.
Then the follow-up would be,
Nothing.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely one of those people that either I'm writing to one person
Mhm.
or I have to trick myself into believing that no one will ever hear the song in order to create a space for it.
Yeah.
Even though I might know that there's like a gig coming up, but it's
Yeah.
really hard.
I love that.
I can't.
I love that.
I have to do a lot of mind tricks to truly
Yes.
believe that nobody will
ever hear it.
Nobody will
Otherwise,
ever
it would-
hear it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ever.
Very cool. Hey, interview section's not going to
Yeah.
get any better than that. Put your hands together for Two Beats without the drummer. And we're going to keep the songs rolling from our friend Kristen Allen-Zito here in her hometown.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Well, I just can't go another moment without playing this song because it's just so much more appropriate. So, does anybody here remember the pop singer Tiffany? Yes? Okay. So, something that we knew about Tiffany was that she was emancipated when she was 16. Okay? Now, I was 8 years old and I didn't know why, but I knew that she was on her own. And that's just the diving off point to this song. So now I'm not going to talk about Tiffany anymore. Okay. No, what I am going to say, I'm going to say one more thing because we're folk singers and we like to talk while we play guitar. I wrote this when Brett Kavanaugh was somehow, I can't even say it. I want to throw up. Anyway, that's just what you should know. At 16, you were a runaway. You were twice as old as my friends. But I already knew of a girl at school who had to run from her father's bed. So at 9 years I became religious, and my grandma taught me how to pray. Staring at a cover of Tiffany, she was a strong girl who got away. So we run as fast as we can hold each other's hand. I don't know what you've been through, but you've got hope because we believe you. And then in middle school I got a note. It said, burn this when you're done. She said that her uncle had raped her and she just had to tell someone. And on the radio, Naughty by Nature sang I'm down with OPP. But when the boys at school started touching my friend, I felt the fire burning inside me. So I slammed his body down, soaking wet. I was 60 pounds. I put my boot against his head, said I'll kill you if you ever do that again. I don't know why girls and boys get raised so differently. I only know little girls grow old with the secrets that they keep. So now it's been many years and I moved back to my hometown. One of those boys from middle school is running for mayor now. So I thought about all my friends and I thought about Tiffany. Now I got all these people standing right beside me. So we run to City Hall and we run to change the laws. Yeah, we run to tell the truth. Yeah, we run to free our youth. Yeah, we run as fast as we can. We can hold an old friend's hand. I don't know what you've been through, but you got hope because we believe you. I don't know why girls and boys get raised so differently. I only know little girls grow old with the secrets that they keep. Fuck the Supreme Court. Fuck, fuck, fuck the Supreme Court. Fuck the Supreme Court. I say fuck, fuck, fuck the Supreme Court. Thank you.
Keep
Well,
them coming there, KAZ.
well, I don't know how to follow that up.
Yeah, me neither. That's why it's your turn next.
All right. All right. Well, I'll do an old one that's got a similar feel to me. Might not have a similar feel to you. Okay.
Not sure if it's coming through on the microphones, but there's this beautiful stream here in this oasis of a backyard here on Alabama Hill, the most northwest corner, most northwest city, most northwest state in the lower 48, and it's just so lovely, you know. It's so lovely to hear. Sometimes my mind thinks, oh, it's the pitter-patter of rain on the roof without it raining outside. That's right, it's a little waterfall in the backyard here. Not sure if it's coming through the mics. We should have put a microphone on it because it's really, really nice, you know. Everything sounds better with a little distortion.
This is a song I wrote when I was in my very first band, and you might get a kick out of this, actually.
What was the name of the very first
Well,
band?
the first band I was in, it was in a math rock band, and we were called Asymmetry. Great. Oh, yeah? Anybody remember that? Okay. All right. Well, anyway. And somebody in the band was like, well, I was going to be the singer, and they said, well, you know, I don't want you to don't sing like feminist lyrics, you know, like Ani DeFranco. And I was like, what? What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
I don't know.
What, they asked you to be in the band and not be you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Well, so I scatted-doodled in front of the band, and I wrote this song, and
Okay.
that's where this song came from. Sometimes music scenes are dumb. You know?
Sometimes music scenes are dumb.
Yeah.
When you said that, I was thinking about scenes in films
Yeah,
that
I
involve
could see
music,
that
and I
happening in your
was
brain.
Like, well, sometimes they are, Kristen, but you know.
No,
it's a whole-
movie scenes are always great with
Movie
music.
scenes are always great with music.
Yeah.
If you doubt that, watch it with the volume turned off. See, yeah. Even Steel Magnolias, you know.
You know what, you could also watch it stoned, and then you can watch it again later and forget that you already watched it.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Well, don't say anything that might make me uncomfortable. And don't say anything too confrontational. And don't sing about sex that might make me blush. And don't get angry, girl. Hush, hush, well, don't think I don't know you. I remember who you are. You were singing sad songs, reaching for the bright stars. Then your head got swept away, forgot you were of this world. No room for the swagger boys, no room for the rocket girls. Well, don't go dancing more than 2 feet in front of you. And don't wear anything unless the cowboys told you to. And I wanna be like my grandpa, head of the household rock scene. Well, keep it quiet and keep it clean. Well, don't think I don't know you. I remember who you are. You were singing sad songs, reaching for the bright stars. Then your head got swept away, forgot you were of this world. No room for for the swagger boys, no room for the rocket girls. Well, this is rock and roll for the white belted white boys, singing their love songs for lack of anything better to cry about. Well, don't step on my privilege, and don't tell me I'm sexist or racist, 'cause I'm sensitive, so sensitive. You're so sensitive. This is rock and roll for the white belted white boys, singing their love songs for lack of anything better to cry about. This is rock and roll for the white belted white boys, singing their love songs for lack of anything better to cry about. Nothing better to cry about.
Kristen Allen-Zito here at the kitchen table. Woo! Jim Page says, I don't play political music. Everybody else is playing avoidance music. Thank you for not playing avoidance music here.
Cool.
So great to hear you playing non-avoidance music. So great to have you. Well, that's a formal presentation. Yeah, a round of applause. Kristen Allen-Zito, please.
Thank
And
you.
Aaron Harmonson on
And
the
Aaron
bass.
Harmonson.
That's a more formal part of our presentation. We're not over yet, but now we get to kick back a little bit. That's like the show and the theme of the kitchen table. The essence of the kitchen table is that I have heard that there are people who, after performances in different towns, go to tall buildings with small rooms with doors that lock behind them. I'm not familiar with this myself, but I've heard about it. What I do is I go to some friend's house and sleep on a soggy couch, but before it's lights out, we always sit around the kitchen table, have a few more songs, stories, and jars of this, that, or perhaps the other thing. And that is the part of the show that we are at right now. We don't know what's going to happen. We just know we're here together enjoying a few more songs before it's time to have lights out.
I love it.
I'll play one, you'll play one. Then it will probably be just about time to stump the band. For those of you that know, you know. And for those of you that don't know, you're about to find out that we will be taking audience requests at one point here. We'll take audience requests, and we will do our best to give them back as well. Sometimes we do, sometimes we do the best we can. You know Kristen Allen-Zito's on the gig when Margaret Bickman shows up. You know, I've noticed that. I mean, she shows up when Kristen's on the gig, or Tom Forster's on the gig. Those are her favorites, and you know, she's very good to me too. But you know, it took Kristen coming to the kitchen table for Margaret to show up. I'm gonna do this one here. I asked myself that question: when I write songs, what do I imagine? And this song was, I don't know if it was written on a summer day kind of like today, or if I just imagine a summer day kind of like today that this song takes place. Do you have images your brain goes to when you play certain songs?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I have one too for this one. Some do more than others, you know. I'm in the kitchen, anticipating your returning. No one gives to me sweet like you do love, and I'm chopping potatoes. I'm making sure there's coffee for the morning. Even pick some daisies and put them in a jar. Went over to the window when I thought I heard the sound of your bike in the backyard coming home. Tomatoes and garlic, capers and carrots, I baked bread together with butter and break it. I'm chopping onions, I'm crying all my tears away. I just can't wait to see your face when I tell you all the stories I've saved. Tomatoes and garlic, capers and carrots, I baked bread together with butter and break it. I'm chopping. I'm gonna have to rewind that one. Where were we? Let's take it. Tomatoes and garlic, capers and carrots, baking bread together with butter and break it. I'm chopping tomatoes. I'm wondering if you're coming around. Now that I'm cooking for you could get ruined. I've been expecting you anywhere around an hour or so. See me. The table's set and the kettle is on for tea. After dinner we'll sit out on the porch, talk about some old times and times we've been through. You know, any time is a good time. I would always love to see you. Thank you very much. Yes, we'll get one more from Chris. I'll check the time here. Oh, well, yeah. We have a little more time before Stump the Band. Now, I just got to remind everybody, the way we do this is that you will be called upon. So it's not a matter of offering your request. It's a matter everybody in the room needs to have a request, and I'll call upon you just like an English teacher would do. So it's, I know you can do it. I know you can do it. I know you can do it. So I'm not going to worry about you. I do look for people who look like they don't have one. So if you really don't want to be called on, you could look very eager. You could look eager. I mean, it's just, this. You think like this, I'm sure. Are there any school teachers in the room? Yeah. See, I might call upon them to help me do the choosing. They know how to find the person whose voice needs to be heard.
Well, you said potatoes and carrots.
I did.
And I just got hungry when you said
Yeah,
that, so I'm gonna sing the song called "I'm Just Hungry."
Good. Good.
This is from my album called The Atlas, available on all streaming services.
All of them.
I mean, I think so.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we're here and there's a stream. This is a service. Does this count?
Counted.
Nice. Well, food is my love language.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
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 There's a reason the bass player doesn't get a microphone.
Aaron said his love language is mansplaining.
That's why we get along so well.
I don't miss you, I'm just hungry. I miss it when you cook for me. Now I just eat instant, no need for dishes, paper plates and the microwave. And I'm not lonely, I'm just tired. I played a show and then I drove all day. And I miss road trips, being like vacations, recording songs on our cassette tapes. And I don't love you, I love cleaning the kitchen. There's just not enough to do without your cooking. And I don't need you, I need my family and good friends surrounding me. They hold me up like I'm a puppet, so I look tall when you ask about me. And I'm not crying, I'm just singing. I like it when my voice shakes. To hell with love songs, to hell with emotions. I'm just tired, I'm just hungry. Thank you.
Father bought the farm, we sold the farm, mistook his blood for rustic charm, sold his ghost as an antique to the city. Kids today can't hold a spade, rest in peace you old weary trade. In this world there is no place, such a pity. Well, the barman shakes his head and fills my glass, says you're living in the past. Why preserve a dying craft and its misery? We sigh and say another modern man, one of property, not land. So I'll hold out this battered hand. We'll listen. Come sit down, we're lamenting yesterday's sad ending, 'bout the water in me whiskey. The brass passed off as gold, another round. We're descending into old-time memory of a day when the wood was wooden. Silver, silver, gold was gold, sweet home was home. My son's got a wood hole, stove in a second. My son's got a wood stove in his second home. Runs off gas but looks like oak. Hell, it even gives off smoke and glowing embers. There's a quilt hung on the wall, reads home sweet home. Below some wise words from Thoreau. Call me a throwback when I say remember. Come sit down, we're lamenting yesterday's sad ending, 'bout the water in me whiskey. The brass passed off as gold, another round. We're descending into old-time memory of a day when the wood was wooden. Silver, silver, gold was gold, sweet home was home. Some of these tools are artifacts, endangered species. Yeah, that's David Delaney over there. Some of these tools are artifacts, endangered species. Left the tracks, so lock me up behind plastic glass. Empty cities, but they settle for white rooms with hollow doors, paper ceilings, plastic floors, luxury boxes where they're stored in what once was country. Come sit down, we're lamenting yesterday's sad ending, 'bout the water in me whiskey. The brass passed off as gold, another round. We're descending into old-time memory of a day when the wood was wooden. Silver, silver, gold was gold, sweet home was home. A song from my friend Eric Peterson. And now we'll have one more from Kristen Allen-Zito, and then it will be time to stump the band, and we're looking forward to hearing what you would like us to play, and we're looking forward to figuring out ourselves if we can play it.
All right.
What do you got for your last formal blast before this train?
Well, I did have a request.
Well, jump right in.
All right.
We aim to please. We aim to please.
Cat.
Yeah. We didn't get in this to stare at the ground and not look at the audience and not, do the hits that they've come to appreciate over all these years.
Well, this is a song called Pedaling My Bike, but somebody who works at a bike shop thought, well, maybe it's pedaling my bike. Okay, well, we'll work on that. That's the practice of that joke. Next time I tell it, we'll laugh together. So anyway, I have this song. It's called Pedaling My Bike. And it just occurred to me that my friends working at bike shops are also pedaling bikes. Pedaling their bike. Okay. Okay, here we go. And feel free to jump
I
in.
just did. You called to me.
I wasn't talking
Oh,
to you.
yeah, I see.
But you're too hard.
Yeah.
Pedaling my bike, and I know it's gonna rain. Pedaling my bike, yeah, I know it's gonna rain. The weatherman says it's gonna rain hard, and I shouldn't be out here at all. But that's why I came back home so I could ride my bike in the fall. That's why I came back home. Bundle up tight and go out into the rain. Bundle up tight and go out into the rain. All these people moving here from California, you see them huddle in their cars. And on the weekends they are hiding in the malls like they don't know where they are. Gonna open my mouth, open my eyes, and go out into the rain. Gonna open my arms, open my heart until you come back again. I don't give up on hope. You know I learned that from my mom. Every Friday on the corner in the rain, she is holding her peace signs and singing her songs. So that's why I came back home, so I could try to figure out where I stand, and maybe I could be more like my mom and brave the rain and hold your hand.
Yeah. Oh, lovely. Aaron Harmon on the bass, David Delaney over there, Kristen Allen-Zito. And we're about to go into Stump the Band, but I think, Lulu, if you wouldn't mind, I think I need some fortification. No. What am I looking for here?
I'll take over.
Fortification.
Robert?
Fortification. Fortification of the drink of the week is what I have in mind. I could have just said that before scaring the audience here. But I just think before, just bravely going into Stump the Band,
Oh, yes. Well,
yeah,
yes.
4
Yes.
4 orders. I mean, the show's almost over, but I can't wait. I can't wait. I need the spirit to raise my spirit, and we're going to get into the requests. They're coming right at us here. We're looking forward to this.
Oh yeah, we got this.
Kristen did 4 years on a cruise ship doing all requests. So I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sort of out
Yeah.
of, you know. She fought the law and the law won. I mean, she does
Yeah.
it all. Susu
Yeah.
Studio, it doesn't stop. She doesn't. That reference to Tiffany is not just an esoteric
Oh, it's true. Yep.
meandering. You know,
Yep.
all the catalogs. So let's just go ahead and see what kind of requests people have in mind. I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about this lady here in the shades and the burgundy hoodie. She's looking behind her. Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. What do you have in mind when you're thinking of a request for the two of us? It could be specific or general or somewhere in between. Well, now that's not the spirit of the kitchen table.
How about Hobby Near started out fine? You know that?
That is a very specific request. We're just gonna send. I did recently get some Holly Near LPs gifted to me by some very good
I
friends,
have some.
and you have some as well.
Yes.
And so that is, in a way, not an outrageous or impossible request. And we're going to ask the research librarians in our brains to think about that one. We get all requests right up top, and then we look at each other and see what we can do. And I think this is kind of fun. What's your name? Jill. Nice to
Jill.
meet you. And have you been to Robert Sarazin Blake from the kitchen table before? You just landed here, and you're taking it all in. So I think, Jill, what we're going to do with something we've never done before is you now will choose the next person to put a request. Yeah, and it can be sort of a point, a shout, however.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. Just like English class, Jim, you have to step. The host has been called to task by Jill, and we are seated alphabetical. They're both J names, and she reached out to him, and he's pretty much saying no. He's saying, but he's coming. So, Farmer Tan.
Or the Weavers.
Farmer Tan, is that a song or a band? It's a song. By who? Okay, that's all right. That's all right.
Yeah.
Request number 2 is Farmer Tan.
Yes.
Farmer Tan.
Yes, don't know it.
Yeah, we
Yes.
don't know that.
Yes.
And Jeff is pointing some of this gentleman in the front row, and people are getting into this now. Maybe we'll get 4 of them, give us a little better chance. The gentleman in the front row. Yeah.
Oh yes,
yes,
we
sir.
could do.
Yeah.
I wondered if the two of you could do it.
Okay, we're going to think a duet.
I can do In Spite of Ourselves.
You guys have got
This man has just stormed the kitchen table here. He stormed the kitchen table. He can't hold himself back. And that sort of passion is respected around here. At a certain point, when we're gathered around the kitchen table after the gig, having a jar of this, that, or the other thing, somebody will do exactly what you're doing. Yeah. So we're very comfortable with this.
Yeah. Yes.
But you guys have voices kind of like an old 60s group, Ian and Sylvia.
Ah. Ian and Sylvia.
Yes. We could do. Can you do John Prine In Spite of Ourselves?
Yes. Yes, if you lead the way, I'll be right there behind you. We're somewhere around the key of C. We'll save the other ones.
She don't like her eggs all runny. She thinks crossing her legs is funny. She don't think of her. She sips her news and her nose at money. She's my baby, I'm her honey. Never gonna let her go.
She can drink all the whiskey to beat the band. She never did like my farmer's tan. She calls me sweet old dear. She likes to put on a record by Holly Near. She's my honey, I'm her baby. Never gonna let her go. In spite of ourselves, gonna end up sitting on a rainbow. Against all odds, honey, we're the big door prize. We're gonna spite our nose right off of our faces.
Ain't
Ain't nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes. Take it, Kristen.
He ain't got laid in a month of Sundays. Last night I caught him, he was sniffing my undies. Slides a fox, but he gets things done. Payday comes and I don't know what.
Howlin' at the Moon.
But I just I like his big old butt.
In spite of ourselves, we'll end up sitting on a rainbow. Against all odds, honey, we're the big door prize. We're gonna spite our nose right off our faces. Ain't gonna be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes. Oh, he's really good when it comes to trivia. His favorite band is Ian and Sylvia. He goes drinking, it's always a binge. He really loves that song, Four Strong Winds. He's my baby, I'm his honey. Never gonna let him go. In spite of ourselves, we'll end up sitting on a rainbow. Against all odds, honey, we're the big door prize. We're gonna spite our nose right off our faces. Ain't need nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes. Won't be nothing but big old hearts dancing in our eyes. Yeah. Yeah. Go get it. Oh, you don't have to. Well, let's wrap it up, Kristen. Let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
Well, there's a trick question. The answer to the trivia question is it's a trick question. Kristen, if you ever heard her introduce the song,
Well,
is the passenger.
yeah, I'm really
That's not
sorry
satisfying to the audience.
Yeah.
Neither at
anybody-
home nor the kitchen table further away.
I did not know that this trivia question would be asked, so I was not prepared for an answer, and I don't know what desert I was in, but I was driving from Nevada through Utah on a road, and I was in the passenger seat, and I was riding in the passenger seat. But
So we've narrowed it down to Utah deserts. We've narrowed it down to Utah deserts.
deserts?
Utah deserts.
I am so sorry that I don't know.
Well, this is an interesting thing. This is a new development of the trivia question the guest gets. It's never before has a guest been put on the spot to answer the trivia question.
Yes.
And I can see that you're feeling as though that's your responsibility. But it's
Yes.
not your responsibility.
Yeah,
It's
good.
absolutely not your responsibility.
Yeah. I wrote the song.
You wrote the song.
I don't know where it was.
Yeah. And maybe you'll play the song. I was going to wrap it up, and now we're talking about the song.
we
Let's just do it.
Okay,
Let's
yeah.
do it.
Let's do it.
We're doing a different song, Joe. Yeah.
All right, let's do it together.
We'll do it together.
We'll do it together.
Sit around the kitchen table.
With David, too.
Yeah, David.
We're driving through Utah and I'm pouring water over my hands. You say, why even bother? Well, they say all of these canyon lands used to be covered in salt water. So now we're driving at the bottom of the ocean. You want to sing this? We're driving at the bottom of the ocean. Let's do it 2 more times. Ready? We're
Driving at the bottom of the ocean.
really loud now.
We're driving at the bottom of the
Yes.
ocean.
Well, I guess driving everything that you love couldn't be much harder. Well, then accepting the reflections of yourself in your father, like screaming at the bottom of the ocean, like screaming at the bottom of the ocean. To dream that my tears would fill the sky and I'd be underwater, and I'd pray to God to please let me die, and I'd stay there forever, like sinking to the bottom of the ocean, like sinking to the bottom of the ocean. So now I guess I know why we're at this show together. 'Cause when we sing, it can rain or it can shine, but we don't feel the weather. 'Cause we're singing at the bottom of the ocean. We're singing at the bottom of the ocean. We are singing at the bottom of the ocean. We're singing at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
I like that one live.
It's been a pleasure to have you here with us in the live audience, and a pleasure to have you here with us in the audience that goes all over the world, north, west, east, and south as well. All over the place this kitchen table goes. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thanks for making a donation to the digital tip jar or the cash tip jar, whichever tip jar you choose. That's what keeps us going here at the kitchen table. We have 2 more weeks of this season. We started in March 2020, and we are in season 5. We're approaching 100 shows. I don't think we're there yet. Probably hit 100 sometime when we come back in the fall. We have 2 more weeks. Next week, broadcasting live from the Mission Folk Festival, and then the week after that, we'll be coming to you live from the South Side, Happy Valley. We'll no longer be in the most northwest corner of the most northwest city, the most northwest state in lower 48 of Bellingham. No, we'll be in Happy Valley. Happy Valley is the South Side. But it's a little bit north of the South neighborhood, what I've come to understand. We're happy to be here, and we'd like to invite our man who connects the screens through the cables and the ones and the zeros. We'd like to bring him, show the face of the man behind all the technology that brings us all together across wherever we may be. That's John Henry there. He's going to make it. He's going to make it. And I'd like to remind everybody the Subdued String Band Jamboree is the second weekend in August 11, 12, 13. And if you're going to get some tickets in advance, go down to Phoebe Wall and Company on Grand Avenue. Pick up the tickets there, no service fees. If you get them in advance through the television computer module, you pay the service fee, but no service fee down there on Grand Avenue. That's John Henry there. Yeah. Oh, you get in here too, Kristen. Yeah, everybody together. Everybody together. Well, it's great to see you. Because we thought you were dead. Did you come back to life? Did you get out of your bed? It's great to see you. Or is that your ghost? We thought you were gone. Burnt toast, it's great to see you. Whisper nothing, sing softly on your ear. Try not to cut short the moment that's here. Shadow it might be, the feeling's clear. I couldn't ask for anything more. It's all about the times we share. It's all about the times we share. It's great to see you. Are you gonna stay? Are you here for the long night? Are you leaving at the break of day? It's great to see you. Yeah, it's true. It's great to see you. It's great to be near you. It's all about the times we share. It's all about the times we share. Let's get a microphone over to John Henry there, see him pick away for us. That's David Delaney over there. Yeah. It's all about the times we share. It's all about the times we share. That's Aaron Harmon on the bass. It's all about the times we share. Kristen Allen-Zito's our special guest. It's all about the times we David Penderloffren couldn't be here. Well, we miss him. Yeah, people were confused. Should we cheers that he's not here? I think, let me rephrase that. David Penderloffren couldn't be here, but there would be no show without him. Put your hands together. It's all about the times we share. Jeremy Meehan turns this show from a 2-hour live stream into a 1-hour podcast that you can hear on KPTZ, or you can hear it on folknotebook.com, or you can find the podcast everywhere that they're streaming. Absolutely everywhere they're streaming. One last time, and then we're going to hit the buffet. It's all about the times we shared. Thank you very much, everybody. Because John has a long walk around, we are still streaming to the world. So we can't let down our guard yet. We're still here with you. We're still here with you. The show is still happening. It's still happening. Henry in St. Louis, Billiam, we love you. Thank you for being here. Very good.
Woohoo!
We still could be live. This has gotten very real. Yeah.
Gonna go and eat some food. Gonna go and drink some drinks. Yum, 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 yum.